This is Straight Good, just Alexander, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Jay Will, and I'm down to dunk.
They had. Here we go.
I'm Isaiah Hartenstein, and I'm down to dunk.
I hope Savior of basketball has won.
Well, the Dorcher Chamber has been going pretty well.
I'm Aaron Wiggins, and I'm down to dunk.
I'm Chet Holmgren, and I'm down to dunk.
I'm Mark Dagnall, and I'm down to dunk.
He just does a big smile and
I feel blessed by God to be here down to dunk, be here with you.
I'm Alex Caruso, and I'm down to dunk.
I'm AJ Mitchell, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Isaiah Joe, and I'm down to dunk.
Oh, jeez. Are you going to sing it good enough for me to guess it, or?
Panhandle. Jeez. I'm tweaking.
Name 2 famous Oklahomans.
Myself and Jalen Williams.
Is that a crazy answer?
All my friends call me Bob.
Where's Rachel? Unique story. He lived a whole life.
Plain?
Plain.
This is Kason Wallace, and I'm down to dunk.
This is Lou Dort, and I'm down to Dort.
True blood Oklahoma.
That's right.
Pretty exciting, if you ask me.
This is J-Dub, world champion J-Dub, and I'm down to dunk. And eat burgers.
Good morning and welcome to Down to Dunk podcast. I'm Luke. You can find us on The Athletic for $5 a month or free for right now if you want to. Is that right?
No.
I don't have the copy up.
No, that's incorrect.
I don't have it.
It's okay.
What are we looking for?
Hello, I'm Luke, joined this morning by Andrew.
I gotta say, I'm just fired up to be here today. It's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Woo!
Slam through.
Taylor. Join in. Slam through. And Jay.
Join in what?
What was that?
It's Jay.
Luke.
Wow. Listen,
Those
Luke,
are the most confusing.
I don't know what just happened.
introductions.
Luke is not here, but
I wasn't ready.
you know who's here is Aaron and Drew Reese of Shelter Insurance. They're not really here, but
They're always here for you.
They're here for you whenever you are in a car accident or if your home has something terrible happen to it. Listen, I hate to tell you this, it's going to happen at some point. So you got.
I hate to tell you this, it's gonna happen at some point.
Something's going to happen.
It's gonna something's gonna happen, and you
Something's
need to
right around the corner.
That's
You need to-
genuinely what the insurance industry is based on.
It is.
Something's
And you know
gonna
what?
happen. Why not pick the right people?
It's doing great. It's doing great. Contact Aaron 405-773-5500 or Drew 405-478-7714 today.
Hey, help them spell their last name.
RUIZ. And I know people are like,
Yes, I am, RZ.
this is not how you say the name. It is. Trust me. This is how you say their name. This is how they requested their name to be said. All right.
I just think about the fact that if I was listening to this
Mm-hmm.
and you would say that name, I'd be like, oh, I do need insurance. And I would go online and be like, REESE.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
That's
there's
a good
no
point.
Reese's. So
That's a good point.
Reese's Pieces.
What's your favorite Reese's?
Yeah,
Cups, pieces, fast break.
Reese's Pieces.
Take 5 is the best Reese's.
Oh, I mean, the holiday
Aaron and
shapes.
Drew are the best Reese's.
They are. You're right.
Aaron and Drew, my favorite Reese's.
My favorite Reese's.
All right. So the Thunder played the Sacramento Kings on Wednesday night.
It was the belt game.
Beat them like a drum
Beat them by 14. You know who guessed 14?
in the belt game.
Tayshaun Appleby.
Okay, it's going to get taken away from me again, though. Did you see last week when I won the belt? Someone, you did your math wrong, and actually Luke should have won.
Is that true?
Yes.
No, I didn't.
So it
see
got
this.
taken away from me. So this one, though, you can't take this one away from me.
Yeah, you can't. Can you go over? I guess did we do Prices Right rules?
No.
Yeah, I think we just do whoever's closest.
Okay.
Whoever's closest.
Yeah.
Tayshaun,
You can't take this one.
congratulations.
Thank you so much. You can't take this away from me.
You did great.
Yeah, because they were 16 points closer to Luke's made up. 'Cause you said
45.
Luke by 45. Although
Which
I thought you
is-
said 85.
Well, that was the problem. We should have said 85 because that's what we normally do or have been doing. And then we said 45, and look at that. You know, you make a mistake and you give someone the belt that doesn't deserve it.
Well, Luke
Wow.
wasn't even here. Oh, he was here.
He was here last week.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
snooze, you lose.
you snooze. You lose.
Okay. So this week for the belt,
We got to do the Wolves game.
We got to do the Wolves game.
They play Wednesday night.
Wednesday night cup game.
Cup game.
Cup game tonight too. We got so many cup games this next week. Cup game tonight
In Utah.
In Utah.
Cup game.
Cup game next Wednesday against the Wolves, and then cup game next Friday.
The Wednesday game is in Oklahoma City.
It is. I have a little 3-game homestand next week for if you got people in town. Listen, go to the Thunder game.
Since we're talking about Wolves, let's do the belt, and then go ahead and hit Tayshawn's after this.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's a quick trigger, Tayshawn's.
Yeah, well,
Taylor?
Wow.
I'm gonna go Thunder by 11.
Dang, I was gonna say 11. I'm gonna go 12.
12. I'll say Thunder by 9. And Luke says Thunder by
45.
45.
That's the second time you're doing that, which is you've done this twice now this season, where you can sandwich and you can lock me in.
10.
We could do 10, and then what happens when it's 10?
Y'all split the belt. We talked about this.
Okay, we can
We
split
have to cut it in half.
Okay, all right.
Also, can we think about? Is that the first time?
Put Luke at 85. This is what just happened.
Or 50?
You said 45.
At least
No,
50.
we said we gave him 45 last time.
Is
but
it the
should
first?
be
So
85.
I was going to say that it has to be the first time in our existence that we did the fake point spread differential, and it was actually the closest.
That's the ridiculous point spread.
That's
Yeah,
how
the ridiculous point spread.
that's how good this team is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week I was telling Andrew before the pod, it's just I haven't been watching all the games.
Okay, wait. Hit since we're on Wolves. Sorry, this is the only time.
Wolves.
It makes sense.
Tayshawn's factoid bigger in victory. Tayshawn's factoid bigger in victory.
Hey, I'm Tayshawn. This is my victory. Speaking of the Wolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker over the last 3 games for the Hawks. You ready for this?
Yep.
29.2 points per game, 4 assists per game, 3.3 rebounds, shooting 56%, 43% from 3, 82% field goal, playing 35 minutes a game. That was a guy that the Wolves just kind of let go.
They couldn't afford him.
They had to. They had to make
See
a
you
choice.
later.
They had to make a choice.
Yeah, and they gave the money to.
Nas Reed
Yep. How do you feel about
and
that
Julius
today?
Randle.
How do you guys feel about the Nas Reed over Nickeil Alexander-Walker thing?
I would have
today?
definitely chosen, if it were me,
I would keep
would
Nas
have.
Reed and not Julius Randle probably, but
Oh,
Yeah.
no, Julius
Or
Randle's
Rudy.
been okay. He's been pretty good.
When you think about the future of the Wolves, though, it's tough to find your way to a team in like 3 or 4 years that you think is going to be really good. Because like how many more years is Randall going to be this good? How many more years is Gobert going to be good?
There's too many. They have too many weird timelines.
They should have
So you
kept
have Ant who's
they should have
young.
kept Nickeil.
You have Ant who's young. You have Rudy who's getting older. Randall's getting older. Mike Conley still dependent upon. I mean, there's kind of a
Mhm.
weird roster. I don't love not hitting on Rob Dillingham has kind of been
Yeah,
a problem.
the
You know,
Dillon
like
thing is not great.
one of the things you have to do if you're kind of trying to straddle that line between being somebody now and being somebody as you kind of age together is you have to, any draft pick you have that is in that range, you have to just nail.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, you can't, especially if you trade a future unprotected pick for it.
Yep.
It's like you've got to like,
have to.
and what a move for the Spurs, who like, do they think about that pick ever?
Nope.
No.
Mm.
Do they think about the pick that they have coming from the Wolves? Yep.
Yeah, it'll be, I mean,
Yeah.
depends. When is it?
It's in like 2030 or something.
Okay. Yeah.
You got to nail your picks. You also have to nail your contracts and your roster building.
Yeah.
Because the Wolves are acting like and have been acting like and making choices as if it's like, okay, this is our time. This is it.
Yeah,
We
I
got to
know.
put these are the guys.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's not. No, they're not. This is
Yeah.
not the team that's going to do it.
Yeah. If the Thunder didn't exist, maybe it would have been, but they do exist.
Last year,
I mean,
They've been in 2 Western Conference Finals.
and they've had the Nuggets number in the playoffs.
really?
Yeah.
Not,
I mean,
not
it was
anymore,
weird.
though, probably.
Yeah, I just don't.
I mean, maybe not anymore, but they beat them
Yeah.
in the playoffs. So,
My question is,
mm-hmm.
Has there been anything? What's one of the worst decisions you've ever made?
The worst. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Here's a question.
One of the worst decisions.
Have you let anything go and you're like, shouldn't have done that?
Oh, like letting something go.
You can do whatever you want. One of the worst decisions of your life, or letting something go that then you realize you should not have let that go.
So, NBA Top Shot.
Mm.
Shout out.
Mm-hmm.
I drew a Zion number 2.
Oh my gosh.
I got an email yesterday that says that I have potential of winning a class action lawsuit against them because they sold all our information to Meta.
Oh no. Anyways, I got a Zion number 2 and I sold it.
So that was my mistake.
I sold it at the time. I sold it for a pretty decent amount. And then like 2 weeks later, it like was worth like 5 times that. But then like 2 weeks after that, it was worth much less than what I sold it for.
Yeah, that was such a like terrifying.
It was like a weird bubble, and you didn't really know. I was just like, cool, I'm out now.
Yeah, I think that was actually a wise decision. If you could have waited, and luckily for me, I've never been able to have enough like liquid cash to invest in things where I'm like,
you didn't get into NFTs?
I shouldn't have. Yeah, exactly. I shouldn't have sold X, or I should. I'm like, nah, I never mess with that stuff. I don't like risk the game, and so it's just been one of those things.
Takes too long.
Anything that reminds you of Risk, the board game.
So even the word, I just kind of out on. But no, I don't have a lot of. Like I had this back in the day. So where I grew up, we were probably, I don't know, a mile away from New World Comics.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a big comic store here in Oklahoma City, and we would go over there and we got into comics for a while. And I remember, and I don't think they're worth much anymore, but for a season, I'd gotten like a Wolverine, the third, third comic of Wolverine, and then I had a whole bunch of Spawn ones. And I basically just gave them away because I thought comics weren't cool anymore.
Yeah,
like, I mean, not that I would have done anything with them eventually, but
yeah.
See, that's what I did with Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I did buy a Domino's pizza for like 17 Bitcoin once, but
no, that I love that story.
17 Bitcoin.
I love that.
They were just worth nothing at the time.
I know. I was hungry. Mine is Pokemon cards. I mean, my brother and I was just texting him the other week. I was like, "Is there?"
And those are
they're worth a lot right now. Bro.
Is there any way we have any of these original Pokemon cards?
I mean, you would have
somewhere.
Yeah,
but you also just like probably bent them up and like because you played them.
Still, it doesn't matter because like even if you had these like legit holographic cards that are the first generation. Of like,
are they worth so much money right now?
So much.
Yeah, they're worth a lot. They're worth
it's
a lot.
ridiculous how much money they're worth.
You mentioned Nikhil yesterday. I had Oren Weisfeld on the pod to discuss. He wrote a book about the Canadian national team and like how Canada basketball has gotten much better. And we talked a lot about. There's a whole chapter about Shea and Nikhil basically, and it's you should go listen to it. But Nikhil, I didn't feel like I knew this, but Nikhil was like the better prospect between the two of them for a vast majority of their childhood.
Really?
Like Nikhil was like the guy, and Shea was always like trying to catch up to him. And it's just funny like how that has flipped. But Nikhil is still a really good player.
Yeah.
And like the Hawks obviously got a great deal with him. And I agree. I feel like the Wolves should have kept him. Like try to like, not that you're building your future around Nikhil Alexander-Walker, but like to have him and Ant are like a really nice like backcourt because they're bigger. I feel like you can play those two together. They've been playing Ant at point guard anyways this year. He's a much better fit as a shooting guard. Like it does feel a little bit short-sighted. The defense is there. He can shoot it. He can handle. He's a better secondary guy than primary guy.
He has good size. I mean, it's like it just makes.
Yeah,
hindsight's 20/20, but also it's easy for me to take a dump on these teams that aren't my team. So I would like to do that.
That's great.
You say hindsight though, it's like not like he popped all of a sudden.
He was
one of their best players in the series.
He was good.
Game 4 was it game 4? No, it's game. Yeah, maybe game 3. I don't know which game it was. It was game 4 where they had like that big time game where like the big 3 of the Thunder scored like 90 something points.
Oh, that was game
I think it was game
it's
4. And
because they lost 3 by like 75 points.
yes.
Mhm.
And Nikhil was their leading scorer
Mm.
for the Wolves that night.
And Naz Reid was pretty bad that entire playoff run. But
Yeah.
but I get it too, because it's like, listen, here's a guy who's given you 2 or 3 years at that point, at the end of last year, of like really solid production. And it's like, he's a big guy, he shoots threes. Yeah, he's not great defensively, but he has the stats. I mean, it's the more obvious if you're just looking at it on paper. Okay, give that guy the money.
Yeah.
But it's never as simple as that.
It would be kind of nice to have Towns.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
For Randall, Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
Like what? Why wouldn't you just? I don't know. I would if I like true hindsight.
Yeah.
They should have just tried to get off of Gobert in like whatever way they could have. Like just try to like even if you have to offload him and just
Gobert is under contract with them. Now he's a player option, so I'm sure he'll decline that for $38 million in 2027, 28. But they have him under contract at least until the end of the 28 season.
Were you joking about?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna say.
You don't decline that. Ain't nobody paying him that.
No, nothing.
No.
No.
So both him and Randall are on the books for, at that point, 38 for Gobert and 35 for Randall in 27, 28. And then both of them technically at that point would roll off, but I'm assuming they'll re-sign Randall.
Mm.
So so to be at least somewhat fair to the Wolves about Nikhil Alexander Walker is they were the third team. Like they were his third team. So it's not like they're the only ones.
Yo, the Jazz.
Yeah.
Like, what
Yeah,
was
the
happening?
Pelicans.
Pelicans will mess up anything.
I know everybody got mad, but
Dude,
But I guess to your point, I mean, was Nikhil Alexander Walker wasn't like this player that we're talking about in this way until the end of last year.
I think there were moments throughout his whole career that if somebody just had any patience with him,
Yeah.
like the potential was there.
Yeah.
Well, they knew he was good. They just made a decision to choose the big guys over him.
Mm-hmm.
That was their choice.
They zigged when everybody else was zagging.
Yeah.
But I guess if you thought the future was the Nuggets,
You
Yeah,
feel
but-
like you need to keep Gobert.
Okay. And then you go Randall, and then you have 2 guys who like are not good playmakers.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that they make bad decisions.
Yeah, me too.
yeah.
Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching my show.
Take John's back toy bigger in victory. Take John's back toy bigger in victory.
All right, guys, it's time for a little quiz. 3-man lineups for the Thunder.
Mm.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3-man lineups that have played at least 150 minutes together.
Dagnall never change. We used to question this, and now I'm like, nope, that's right. That's correct.
Who has the best net rating? What 3-man combo is the best net rating for the Thunder so far this season?
Shea,
Shea,
Chet, Queso.
That is exactly right.
Wow.
That is
great
exactly
job, dude.
correct.
Hey, give me some skin.
Offensive rating of 130.6, defensive rating of 95.9, and 173 minutes together. That is the best 3-man combo
Holy
that has
moly.
played a good amount of minutes together. And
What, plus 35?
plus 34.7.
God.
Yeah. You sub in Dort for Queso, and that drops to a plus 16.7, which is still very good,
Extremely good.
but not 34.7. Pretty wild.
That's insane.
You have Shea with Dort and Kaysen, plus 22.
Okay, so I think I'm
Not bad.
I think I'm starting to see a pattern here.
The
Sorry, I just got way in a rabbit hole of how many.
He
like,
was like down a gnaw rabbit hole.
I was down a gnaw rabbit hole because I'm just like, he was traded for so many just random, not great.
Yeah, he was just like thrown away.
Yeah, thrown in with the CJ McCollum trade, which he was traded one day later to the Jazz for like a collection of from the Blazers to the Jazz for like nothing. Anyway,
Yeah, the
wild.
Blazers were the ones that really screwed up.
Yeah, they didn't even hold on to him.
Yeah, they were just like, yeah, well, no thanks.
Which at that point he could have been useful for them, but that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, he's useful everywhere.
Sorry.
Shea with the double big plus 27 so far.
Is that? Give me like a what's a good number? Like 8?
Yeah, I mean, like the Thunder's
their net rating is 15 right
Thunder's,
now.
yeah, the Thunder's net rating as a team is plus 15, which is
So you would say
ridiculous.
that double that is
double that's like pretty good.
pretty good. It's pretty
good. Yeah.
What I mean, hold on. More context. The team's net rating being a plus 15 is insane.
It would be the best net rating of all time.
Wasn't the
Yes,
net rating at
okay.
the end of the year last year like 11?
No, it's 13.
It was
wasn't
13, I believe,
Yeah.
Which is also insane.
which yeah, incomprehensibly good. And that's and so far, I mean, like that plus 15 is also not truly real because you've played
Yeah, they've
the
inflated
Kings
some of
3
their
times,
numbers. Yes.
and you played the Wizards, and you played the Pelicans twice, and
Okay, but
you played the Grizzlies. Like you played a lot of bad teams.
Grizzlies beat the Kings by almost 40 last night.
Shout out.
shout out. Hey, but also on the other side of that,
Mhm.
you're also not playing your best player more than 30 minutes a game.
Yeah, they were plus 12.7 by the way last year.
They also aren't playing. They're probably what, 5th best player, 6th best player, Aaron Wiggins,
Yeah, they're also not playing their second best player.
maybe 8th best player.
Yeah. I by the way with Dub, I watched his entire workout the other day before the game, and he's looking good.
He's been shooting since September.
Somebody I posted that on Instagram. I posted a video on Instagram. Somebody posted that he's been shooting like this in September. Like, show me a video of him doing push-ups, and I'll be excited or something. and J-Dub saw it, and he commented below like, "That is absolutely not true." It's not true. He has not been shooting like that. He had surgery in between that time. Like, how is he
a month ago?
what are you
to
talking
remove
about?
metal from his hand?
Yeah, what are you talking about? But he does look good. He's got to be really close to coming back.
They're probably just waiting until it's like zero swelling in his hand at all.
I would just
right?
wait till
I don't think he's
Wednesday.
shooting like that if there's a ton of swelling in his hand.
I would just probably
looks
plan on
pretty good.
Wednesday.
There's nothing. There's
probably
no
Wednesday.
wrap. There's no brace. There's no nothing on his
Jay's
wrist.
calling Wednesday. Jay keeps mumbling Wednesday.
Just Wednesday.
I mean, that'd be
It's
cool.
on ESPN 6:30.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
Not that the Thunder care about the showmanship of it, but it'd be awesome.
They should. I
He
mean, just buy
returns
into
for the
this.
first Cup
Just
game?
do it.
Yeah,
That would.
not the first Cup game, is it?
I mean, not first. Sorry, they played 2 Cup games.
Guys, the Thunder are so good. I'm starting to see way more like specific hate.
It's the first home Cup game, is what my brain was thinking.
That's not true either, though. Because wasn't the last game on the Cup court? No, that's City
No.
Edition court.
Oh, City
By the way,
Edition.
Awesome.
sick court.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, the whole thing was sick. It was awesome.
The jerseys are great.
Mhm.
The court is awesome. I love the 2-tone
Mhm.
of the
Awesome.
wood. Yeah,
That's great. The only thing I was
Great.
questionable about is Dort wore like a white compression undershirt,
yeah.
and I was wondering if like a black undershirt would have looked better.
come
That was
on.
all I could tell.
But
them.
black
Lou.
sometimes clashes with navy.
So it just probably
So I get it.
I just thought it was better with like nothing. You know,
Yeah.
It's
no
helping.
sleeves.
Lou wearing that white. Can you imagine Luke in a white compression t-shirt?
Yes.
Hey, can I ask y'all a side question?
Yeah.
This is for my home. This is my son is into weightlifting.
My son's
He's in
strong.
he, like watches YouTube fitness guys and guys lifting weights, guys getting swole, guys getting cut, guys getting ripped. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh, he's so big.
Yeah. And so he was like, at some point, he talked about like buying a compression shirt.
Yeah. Would that help?
Wearing a compression shirt as like a shirt you would go out in.
Oh.
And I tried to say, I said, Andrew, please don't.
Yeah, don't do that.
Like, people just think things when they see people that wear that just out, right?
Don't be that guy.
No, I agree.
Don't be that guy.
Okay.
Is the sentence to say.
You're not that guy, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, and it's not like, hey, that's bad to do that, but yeah, it's protecting. Listen,
At the
whether you
gym?
wanna
At the gym?
At the gym, it's a different thing. If we're playing sports, if you're sporting,
Yeah.
okay, wear it.
If you want to wear it at the gym, fine, but don't be that
Listen, protect yourself, man. People will judge. I'm not saying that's good.
Just listen, if you're confident, have a ball. But obviously I wouldn't do it. I'm a thick boy though. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
I think you could look
I'm
good.
a thick man.
You could
No,
do
I
it.
could not.
I think you could do it.
Anyway, so all that to say, the City Edition courts looked amazing.
They did look great. It was
So
awesome.
cup game at home.
Cup
Have
game
we
at
seen
home.
the cup court?
I mean, it's out there. I haven't seen it.
Some of them are the most
Obviously not.
obnoxious courts I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Bright.
Who has the yellow one?
I don't know. It's awful.
Indiana has the yellow one. It's really
Somebody had like a neon yellow. Is that one?
Minnesota has neon, has that light green, don't they?
Yeah,
No.
the green is bad.
Oh, it's so bad.
It's bad.
I'm just gonna look up cup courts and see what we get. Cup.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through them
Court.
right now.
Ugh, Minnesota.
The Minnesota one is bad. Most of them are not that bad. The OKC one it's all right.
They're just so busy. I kind of don't like any of them, to be honest with you. I don't really like. There's just too much.
Phoenix
happening.
Orange is a lot.
Brooklyn's is cool. Chicago's okay.
Utah's
is all right.
yeah. I just
Detroit.
always
I like
that.
Detroit's.
Speaking of Detroit, dude, my God,
They've had a
they're
really
a freaking
Best team in the NBA,
dude.
man.
they've had a nice start. They've had a really nice start.
Yeah, Thunder Court, fine. It's
Yeah,
very
it's
fine.
fine. It's fine. There's not a whole lot to it.
There's too much trophy happening.
There's
on
a
those
lot
courts.
of trophy.
There's a lot of cup happening. on
They're
the
trying to make it
courts.
to where you really want that trophy.
Yeah,
Yeah, and they just want people to know what they're watching.
we're watching cup.
Watching the cup game. Cup it.
Cup it.
So this week for the Thunder, well, let's reflect.
Yeah,
They
Cup.
beat the Hornets,
yeah.
They did.
they beat the Kings, and they beat the Pelicans. Anything of note in any of those?
That Pelicans game was just like, God.
They-
Some of these games they're just so boring, and I watch them for like, okay, who's practicing what? Like that's what I'm.
Pelicans
I'm
game, I
realizing
couldn't
is,
do
like,
it.
They-
I couldn't do it.
They tried to win the game in the first quarter.
And then they stopped playing for 2 quarters.
And then they were like, all right, we'll go again.
Yeah. And Shea didn't play fourth in that one.
No.
He did play the fourth in the Kings game.
Yeah. Shout out to the Kings making Shea play in the fourth quarter. Like that should be
That's an account. You should
that's-
hang a banner
Dude,
for
they
that.
played all the way until like the end of the game.
Dude, yeah. Two things happened in that game is one, they made Shea play in the fourth. Two, they triggered titanium.
Which is, it's hard to do.
Yeah. You guys know the song Titanium?
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah.
So like they started playing it in the playoffs during like big moments of games.
Oh, cool.
And so
I remember that.
you
yeah.
only trigger titanium
if they need a little boost.
if there's like if the Thunder go on a run and there's a timeout by the other team like in the fourth quarter,
okay.
that it will trigger titanium.
Ah.
And so if a team triggers titanium, that means you've also accomplished something.
That's a job I think I would rock at, is being the in arena music guy.
Dude, yeah. You'd be
Just
good.
choices. Like, I don't care about, like, I'm not trying to DJ. I can sit in the corner with 2 turntables and a microphone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you give me a Spotify playlist and a aux cord.
Yeah. Third quarter,
I
I
would
think
rock
you could.
that.
I think you would do great.
Third quarter, 6 minutes in.
I mean, it would be only things
timeout,
I
Jay's
like.
playing, whoa, amber is the color of your energy.
I'd have people vibing the
Yeah,
whole
dude.
time.
Yeah, you
Good
would.
vibes.
They would force me to play that Queen song, though, at the end.
Yeah.
I'm still just not in.
Which one?
Seriously, you're not in?
We already did this whole bit.
Yeah, I know. We've done this.
Oh.
We've done this. Anyways,
It's fine, but it's like not every game. Because I'm going back to I Got a Feeling.
They still play that
Oh,
too.
good.
They play both of them.
They need a mix up of that one.
Yeah, they play both of them.
Could you overlay those two songs and have one song that is like just both of them together?
It would just
Like, you
feel so chaotic.
You alternate verses between like Will I Am and Freddie Mercury, just going back and forth.
Oh, I thought you were going Titanium and I Got a Feeling.
Yeah, throw them all together.
Yeah.
Just
Like there's a
mash
lot of
them up.
people on Instagram doing that these days, where there's
That's true.
mashing up songs.
That's true.
So anyway, holler at your boy.
Those are
Okay,
those.
Steve Nutter, I got you.
Anyways, those are my two big takeaways from the Kings game. Is that the Kings accomplished a couple.
Good
things.
for the Kings.
They should have lit the beam after that.
They got to lower the bar of lighting the beam. Hey, listen, we triggered Titanium. Light the
Shea
beam.
played the fourth, and they had to play Titanium. We're gonna head on home and hit the beam.
Yeah.
I had a buddy who was traveling out of town. So that game was Wednesday. He was traveling out of town Tuesday, and he was in the airport, and Domas was just getting on a commercial flight heading out of Oklahoma City. And he was like, "Is he getting traded?" I was like,
No,
"I don't
he's
know."
hurt.
Yeah. Came out today. He has a partially torn meniscus.
Yeah.
So where do you think he was going?
He's just like, I just got to get out of here. Just
Get
got to get away.
anywhere, but
I got to
anywhere
get
but
away from
where
this
my
team.
is.
I got to get away from Doug Christie.
Dude, it is crazy how Domas is like not even a guy that I think about now on the Kings,
I
which is
know.
the fault of the Kings.
Yeah, they have
It's-
to.
It's
trade
bad,
him.
man.
They got to blow it up. All right. So out of all the teams, I kind of did this a few weeks ago, and I'm going to do it a little bit differently today. I'm going to give you the worst. I don't know, 8 teams,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 10 teams.
Mm-hmm.
I want you all to tell me who are deservedly the most depressed fan base. So you have to take a lot of things into account here. Okay. So the first thing you have to think of is just the actual like deservedness of the fan base. Like who of these teams have legitimate fans that you would feel sorry for?
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause listen, I'm going to throw the Clippers out there. Clippers don't have real fans. They have like 6 real fans, and then they have a bunch of other people, right? You got Billy Crystal, and that's probably it.
You got Clipper, what's his name? Clipper Dan or whatever.
Yeah. So they're
What is
so
his
well
name?
known that I have one actor and Clipper Dan. All right. So whose fan base do you actually feel sorry for out of all of
Daryl,
these?
Clipper Daryl.
Clipper Daryl. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I've
you
not
have,
heard about Clipper Daryl in so long.
He might not be with us
Oh
anymore. I
my
don't know.
gosh.
you have the Washington Wizards
I-
doing exactly what they're supposed to do.
And I think they have some good fans. Like they've always had more fans than the Clippers. Maybe half of their arena are real fans, which is what fills up the arena these days.
Yeah. Or
I think-
opposing. If somebody else is coming into town, they want to see.
I think those real fans are depressed and deservingly so.
But wouldn't you, if you were a Wizard fan right now, wouldn't you be like, yes, super deep draft. This is the one to tank for.
But that's been every year.
Yeah, but at least don't you? This is where I'm like probably just playing devil's advocate to play it. They at least have a like visible pathway right now. Like when they changed their management a few years ago, like they got real intentional about finally trying to hit bottom so they could get guys.
Mm.
They haven't hit yet necessarily. They got Sar,
Yeah.
and that was not the greatest draft to have that high of a pick. But I think if I was a Wizard
Who are we
fan,
missing
I would
on
just
that
be
Wizards
understanding.
team?
I don't even know who they drafted last year.
Andrew, I feel like I'm
Sorry,
missing
I'm
a
just reading
prospect.
about Clipper Daryl. I don't know what you guys have said this whole time. There's
They
a,
got
there's, a
Bub.
there's a paragraph about Clipper Daryl that I need to read to you guys.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let's take a pause and
here in a
let's,
second.
let's listen.
Trey Johnson is who you're trying to think.
There
of.
Trey
you go.
Johnson.
Trey Johnson's good. Yeah, they're not depressed. They're just a normal tanking team. Okay, so this is about Clipper Daryl, whose name is Daryl Bailey. And Wikipedia doesn't know when he was born. It starts off saying he was born in 1967 or 1968. Anyways, his relationship with the Clippers organization. Bailey is not an employee of the Clippers organization. In February 2012, the Clippers approached him with concerns about his use of Clippers in the name Clipper Daryl and warnings against representing the Clippers organization in appearances or statements. On February 29, 2012, Bailey made a post on his website titled, "I am devastated," saying the Clippers no longer want me to be Clipper Daryl and that he felt stripped of my identity. In a statement, the Clippers said its concern was Bailey's inappropriate use of the trademark and unmonitored commercial gain. By March 2012, Bailey reached an agreement with the Clippers to notify staff before public appearances as Clipper Daryl. The team's actions were criticized as tone deaf.
Yep.
And then in 2014, Shelley Sterling received the title of Clippers #1 fan
Oh my God.
as part of a sales agreement with the incoming owner,
What?
Steve Ballmer.
Oh my God.
And Clipper Darrell, again, just no one wants to recognize him as the Clippers #1 fan. Instead, it's Shelley Sterling. Oh,
Clippers,
it's so
Clippers.
funny.
I love how it's like, I think Clipper Darrell's a PR problem for us. The Clippers.
It's like, dude, again, there's no fans. And
There's no fans, and your owner was Donald Sterling.
And they tried to kill the name Clipper Darrell. He was the only thing they really had going for
Steve,
them.
you know who they need right now more than ever is Clipper Darrell.
They could use Clipper Darrell.
They need him more than ever. They
To
are
play.
They are
He's
what,
done.
1-9 in the past 10?
He's done.
The Clippers, yeah, they are 1-9 in the last 10. Okay, so the Wizards not depressed. New Orleans
no.
Pelicans.
Yeah, absolutely depressed.
They don't have fans. You have to have fans.
That's the only caveat. I'm not trying to make enemies here, but it doesn't feel like. I mean,
There's
Pelicans are not the most supported
There's
team.
there's
in
not
their
many.
hometown.
There's not many fans. It's true.
Pacers.
No,
Depressed.
heck no. Heck no. No.
Did you see Zach Lowe talking about it yesterday? It's like the
Yes.
perfect, because so you have 1 year where you knew Halliburton was going to play. You're not going to be very good. Load up. You hit top 3-4
You
picks.
just went to the finals.
Wait, what's your thing for not depressed?
You just went to the finals. Your best player is out for the year.
So you understood you were going to be worse.
The worst thing would be is if they made the play in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I get what you're saying.
The best
they could
thing
get
is
a good pick.
They,
And then
they
come back.
traded
Okay,
for their
okay,
pick
okay.
in the finals.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they get to tank. And then you get to, if you get like the third pick or the second pick or somehow even the first pick in the draft, you're
loaded.
You're in a better place than maybe the Pacers have ever been in their franchise history.
Yep.
Okay. You're right. I see that.
All right.
Not depressed.
Brooklyn Nets don't have fans.
Don't have fans. And if they did, I don't know.
Who cares?
Like they're another tanking team that like did this to themselves.
I guess the other way to frame this is like, who's the most mistreated and neglected and taken for granted for fan base? So that's another way to frame it. So let's talk about this one. This is probably where I was leading to anyway. The Kings.
Yeah, the Kings.
The Kings are the one I probably feel the most sorry for.
Dude,
They have legit fans. They've always had legit
they've
fans.
got great fans.
Oh, those 2000 squads with Doug Christie and Mike Bibby and Vlade, and that was Bobby Jackson.
Oh, yeah. Their depression goes back like decades.
But they were so good and so fun. It was the Thunder. It was just the Thunder that couldn't ever put together a roster that would get to that level. But they should have beat the Lakers in one of the series, where Big Shot Bob ruined their life.
And then recently you have a team. You have Fox. You have Halliburton on your team.
Yeah.
You have Domas Sabonis.
It's their ownership and leadership's fault, unquestionably. But that would just make me even more depressed. Because what do?
They had a
You got
future.
nothing.
Yeah,
All right.
they might be number one depressed.
It would be hard to beat them. And so we're going to go just a few more. Okay.
At least they have their pick. That's the thing with the Pelicans that would make them more depressed is that they're this bad. They don't even have their pick because they traded it for Derek Queen.
And your GM is basically Troy Weaver and Joe Dumars again.
It's bad.
It's bad.
I mean, it is comical.
They watched them tank the Pistons into oblivion and then thought, let's do it.
They killed 2 eras of the Pistons.
Bring them in.
Could we have both?
Although Troy Weaver got his flowers on Slamma-Jam.
He's done some good drafting.
Jalen Duren.
Everything
Cade
else was bad.
Do you think you hire them if you want like a good luck Chuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like, bring these guys in. They're gonna be bad for 2 years. As soon as they leave, though, we're on a good track.
The problem is that they
Pelicans
traded their draft pick this year.
Yeah.
That's why it's not good.
They're going to hand the Hawks.
They could hand the
But
Hawks
Good Luck
the
Chuck
5th
is
pick in the draft.
magic. Good Luck Chuck is a special
I don't even know
thing
what
with
that
I'm
is.
still following what you're talking about. I don't know what good luck
Yeah, I
Chuck
have no
means.
idea.
Oh,
what
you
you're
don't know
talking
what Good Luck Chuck is?
Don't know.
It's
what
an
Good
old
Luck Chuck is.
Dane comedian.
No, no.
Really big. Dane Cook.
Dane
movie.
Cook?
Dane Cook movie. Good Luck Chuck was he would date a girl and then they would break up
Then they would get married.
and they would get married. They would find the love of their life. And
So
then
he
get
was the
married
guy that
after
you would
Good
date
Luck Chuck.
before you got
Yes.
married.
Yeah, the problem is that
Man, what a reference.
I thought people knew what Good Luck Chuck was.
no, the problem is like the Pelicans just need to be relocated and sold, because this is a team that, even if they did have their pick, this team has gotten 2 generational prospects and have screwed up both situations.
Yeah.
So that's what's so depressing about being a Pelicans fan, if you are one.
Yeah,
is
because
that-
even when they do even when they get the luck to fall their way, they still blow it.
Yeah, it's not like, man, if we could only get the number 1 pick. You have twice in recent memory.
Is Brandon Ingram still in the NBA?
He's on the Raptors.
How's he doing up
He's
there?
hooping.
All right, good.
He's hooping.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Okay. So next depressed fan base, the Mavericks.
Oh, I can't feel bad for them at all.
No,
I don't
no,
care.
I don't.
about
I
Mavericks
do.
Good.
Listen. I don't feel bad at all for them.
All right, I'll do this. Will be my last.
I
my
get
last
excited
Yeah.
for bad things for
Well,
them.
I technically have 3 more that I want to talk about, but you got the Charlotte Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel if you're, because now you've
Feel
got
good,
LaMelo
man.
Ball coming out saying he wants to be traded,
No,
which I'd be like, cool, bye.
I'm feeling great, man.
Yeah,
They've got a really good coach.
they got the nipple man.
They got the nipple man.
He's awesome, by the way.
And they're going to get
He's
another
so
good draft pick
freaking
this
good.
year. They're good.
Would you get rid of LaMelo?
Heck yeah.
I can't stand him.
Heck yeah.
And Bridges. Just
I would trade-
LaMelo and Bridges era needs to be gone.
I would trade him and cut your losses.
Yeah.
The only thing about him is that he is a true celebrity.
Yeah. That's all he is.
He never plays. I mean, when he plays, he's good. That's the thing. But he's hurt all the freaking time.
He's hurt all the time.
Which he'll be one of those guys that gets traded somewhere, and then when he's there at that next squad, he'll all of a sudden be healthy all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what we said about Lonzo too. And
He had one
he
season.
just is like has never been able
All right,
to
2 more
get it
fan
going.
bases. Let me rattle through these real quick.
We do have a super chat from Isaac Herrera that says, I have a friend who is a Kings fan, and I think I'm starting to feel depressed for him.
Yeah.
Especially having to play them so many times.
And they
Yeah.
almost sold the team. I mean, they've been through hell.
Then you've got, so here's the only other 2. How do you feel if you're a Grizzlies fan?
I don't care
I'm
about
feeling
Grizzlies fans.
kind of depressed.
Because you don't know where you're going.
No, because I mean, you trade if you did. I don't think they're going to trade Ja, but if they did trade Ja, you couldn't get much back. And then, like, what are you?
Yeah, that's the bigger question.
Because you don't have a real offensive creator then on your
Mhm.
team.
I mean, I
don't
sent
know.
this out in the text thread, but it was like you watched the Thunder play the Grizzlies a couple weeks ago, whenever that was.
Yeah,
And I'm sure you want to talk about like a roller coaster of depression for Grizzlies fans, where you're like halfway through the game and the Grizzlies are kind of playing really well and have the Thunder down by double
Yeah.
digits. And I'm sure you're just flashing back to the playoffs last year when it was like a 27-point comeback. And then the Thunder were like, all right, and just stomped the absolute life out of them.
I don't like Grizzlies. I don't like the loudest Grizzlies fans at all.
I know we know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
what about the last one? What about the Jazz? How are we feeling about the Jazz?
Oh, I'm
fans?
feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Mhm.
You think they kind of start making sense?
Yeah, I think that they have they've got some decent prospects. They're the problem is, and this has been their problem the whole time, is that they've never like truly committed to tanking. And
I mean, they tried for like 2 years. They just had terrible luck in the
they
lottery.
had 1 year where they did it. Every other year they had like been good, like they kind of are
true,
right now.
true.
And they get like the 8th or 9th pick. Or like this year though, if they get the 9th pick, that's the Thunder. Like it goes to the Thunder.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it's top 4, right?
Top 8 protected.
Top 8, and then the Sixers is top 4.
Top 4, and Clippers is unprotected.
Oh Lord, that is like, you want to talk about the thing I see most often from non-Thunder specific media members that aren't really media members, but have people that click on their stuff on YouTube and Instagram. That specific niche of people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I know what you're talking
That
about.
everybody knows those people. It's like, who is this guy?
Just
Why
like-
do people watch him? But
Why is he sitting on his bed?
anyway, what they talk about a lot is the Thunder's draft pick situation heading this year is like the most terrifying reality for the future of the NBA.
Yeah. And also, those are the same people that 3 years ago were like, the Thunder are collecting all these picks for like nothing. Trade them. Like, what's even the point of this? They're
What?
such a black eye on the league. They're not doing anything. Like, what are they? They're just tanking, ruining their position.
Hoarding picks for middle schoolers? Like what?
Yeah. And now they're like, Adam Silver needs to step in. This
Yeah.
is unfair.
They need
This
to have
is not right.
They need to split the team up into 2 and have a Tulsa team. Okay,
The Thunder are 15-1.
they're 15-1, and they could potentially have a top 10 pick.
Hey, before we move on,
Potentially, you could have 2 top 10 picks.
They could potentially have 2. I'm kind of like
The Jazz will fall back.
the Jazz.
down to the
I
top
think they'll
6.
figure out a way to be in the top 8. But that Clippers one, and then you just never know. I mean, things have happened with Clippers picks in the past. I mean, it's how the Cavs got Kyrie Irving. Listen, if something crazy happened. I was talking to Asher this morning. I took him to basketball practice early this morning.
Ridiculous.
He was like, the Thunder. He's like, what if the Thunder got the number 1 pick? He's sitting there. This is. I'm just living in a dream because my son is sitting next to me. I'm taking him to basketball practice. He's sitting there doing tankathon spins. I'm like,
wow,
this is what a great
congratulations.
life. I'm like,
congratulations to both of you, by the way.
Yeah, it is great. My son would just rather talk about transactions than basketball. Like he doesn't want to watch the game with me. He just is like, "What?
Oh, really?
Who are the 3 guys that if they could trade one?" I'm like, "Bro, we're going down hypothetical like deep dives."
Yeah.
What about Giannis? How would I was like, oh.
Yeah, he was like
because he plays 2K. When he plays 2K, he doesn't actually play the game.
Yeah,
he's constantly building rosters,
building teams. Yeah. So he was like, "Who would we trade the number 1 pick for if we got it?" And I was like, let me lay out the case for why we would never trade the number 1 pick if they got it. 1, it's cost controlled. You can't. Yeah. You'd have to trade like the number 1 pick and Hartenstein and Dort to go get the players that we're talking about that would be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like financially, you couldn't keep whoever that player was plus Shea, Chet, Jada. You couldn't do it. And so also, let's say you get the number 1 pick. You draft Darren Peterson out of Kansas. He's like this dynamic creator guard. He's 19 years old. You play him off the bench for the first couple of years. Maybe you slide him into the starting lineup next to Shea and J-Dub and Chet and whoever else is there. And then as he gets older and can take on more, Shea gets to be 34. When Shea's like 34 or 35, Darren Peterson is now in his prime. And then you just hand the keys to him.
But by the way, 34 and 35 is not old in the NBA anymore.
I know. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
If Shea ever took a step back, then you just hand the keys to him and Chet and J-Dub. And then like you are good for eternity.
Yeah.
And that is why you would never trade that pick. Because 1, you're already the best team in the NBA and you don't need to go get anybody.
I'm like, what would you get? Like, what would you, I mean,
what could you possibly get that would, that you are positive would make you better?
What
Jokic?
gap are you filling? What gap are you filling?
Like
There's
Jokic.
not a gap.
Yeah. I mean,
that's it. You would have to be able to be like trade number 1 and I heart for Jokic.
It would be like when Kevin went to the Warriors and it was like, we don't need Kevin to win.
Let's say, okay, we're going to win 80 games.
Yeah, we don't need Kevin to win, but what we need is Kevin to not be on the Thunder so that we can win easier.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, we don't need Jokic, but what we need is Jokic to not be on the Nuggets so that we can win easier. It would be the same thing.
Yeah. Right.
It would be the same thing. But yeah, anyways, it's I don't think they're getting the number 1 pick. If I were to
even top 7 is stupid.
Yeah, anything in the top 10.
If I were to handicap it, I would say that the Thunder probably get somewhere between 8 and 12.
It's still
Clippers,
which
would
what
be
do you call it? The
ridiculous.
sweet spot, right?
It's
That
the
is
sweet
the
spot. That's where they got J-Dub. And
it's either way, it's
And
really.
But I do think like that's probably where it ends, and like this whole fantasy of getting the number 1 pick is.
I think you have.
It's an outlier.
Here's what you're doing, and I appreciate it because it's what I do too. Is don't talk. I mean, this is dream scenario mistake issue, right? Like this is. We don't want to talk about the fact that we pulled the Trailblazers in round 1, and we should in every way beat them and move on to the second round. And this is a dream scenario because what you don't want to do is you don't want to put the cart before the horse.
No,
because what you don't want to say right now is like, hey, the Clippers. What you don't want to say is the truth is that the Clippers are awful.
They're bad,
and there's zero way that they get better throughout the season, other than just figuring out how to play with this misfit collection of super old dudes. He's hurt all the time.
I know, but you said 0.
If he comes back and he's playing at a level that he did for spurts last year, sure, you pull yourself to the middle of the pack. You're a play-in team. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
So I'm like, But the higher, I mean, is it a 50-50 chance that he doesn't play? Like, or he plays for 8 games and then gets hurt again if he's dealing with the sprained foot?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, and
Derek Jones is out now, who was
Yeah.
actually somebody you needed.
Yeah.
Beal's obviously gone for the
They've
season.
already said that they're going to lean into the young guys.
Yeah, which they don't have any good ones.
They've got like
they're
2 of them.
tanking. They're tanking.
We're going to
baby.
lean into the 2 young guys that we have.
Like, they don't know what they have no pathway to better
Yeah.
other than just like health of Kawhi for 50 games.
Yeah.
Also, let's not kid ourselves and think that the league does not pick who ends up getting the number 1.
Yeah,
pick.
right. I know. That's the truth. If
Yeah.
the Thunder get the number 1 pick, we know that the lottery is real.
And we're all going to Chili's.
Oh, God.
We're going to Chili's.
They brought back their queso. They tried to get too cute. Change the
It
queso.
never went
Well
away. That
done.
was a PR thing. There's no way they were ever taking that queso away. Don't even believe
We
It
tried
works.
the new one.
It worked. Let's do a quick tankathon spin before we take a break. Oh my gosh, we're at 50 minutes. God, it's so fun talking to you guys.
Yeah, we've been
Look
cooking.
at us.
We've been cooking, dude.
All
I don't
right.
even-
Pops
I
like
just-
all right. Here
That's what it's for.
we go. Quick tankathon spin. What are you doing? And the Thunder get 10 and 11. Oh gosh, see, this is why it's so scary to be a tanking team during this era, is that the Grizzlies jumped up 8 spots to the number 1 pick.
Mm.
The Hawks get the number 2 pick from the Pelicans. The freaking Mavs get the 3rd pick.
What?
The Celtics jumped up 9 spots to get the 4th pick. The Thunder just fell, but
I mean, if
Wizards
the
dropped
Mavs are
down.
smart, they're going to trade. They'll trade AD somewhere, and then they'll trade. I mean, I'd trade Kyrie too, and just go all in on being bad.
Yeah. Just start over.
absolutely,
Just
I
start
would.
over. Just start over.
But I don't. They're not smart.
Who would be a perfect AD team?
Chicago would be interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd like him
somewhere
off our,
east.
I'd like him off our bench, maybe.
Yeah, he'd be a great 10th guy.
If they'd
probably.
Maybe
waive-
off the Thunder's
They'd
bench.
waive him, and we could sign him.
Like,
up
I would
to a
trade him.
minimum.
I don't know if I would do this, but him and Jay Will probably about right.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
same kind of minutes.
Maybe split minutes,
Maybe.
depending on.
The vibes though with Jay Will are just too good.
They're way too good.
Too good. I wouldn't do
They're
it.
way too good.
Couldn't
Yeah.
trade him, but
No,
I'd let him.
Wouldn't
So
trade
Jay,
him.
you wouldn't trade Jay Will for AD? Just going on the record.
Straight up.
Straight
I
up.
don't know.
Heck
man.
no.
It'd be real hard.
I don't think so.
I'm throwing it out there.
Vibes
No.
killer.
No
It's
chance.
a vibes
No
killer.
chance. All right.
Well-
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we are going to do some Twitter questions.
During the break, I have a Utah Jazz fan friend. Are we doing it, or can I just?
We're taking a break.
All right. I had a friend who said that
Can
he
people
read
hear
that,
him? Is what he's asking.
Well, listen, this isn't bad. That when Golden State picked Jimmy, they went with
Jimmy.
Jimmy because they were going to go with Lauri Markkanen. I guess there was a deal on the table for Markkanen.
Should we? We can.
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about
Okay, we can do it.
All right, and we're back after that quick break. All right, you want to?
Okay,
say
I just
something?
wanted to do it. We were talking about Jazz, and it reminded me. I have a friend who's a Utah Jazz fan, and he reminded me, or actually let me know for the first time, that when they decided to go with Jimmy,
Mhm.
they had a deal
Jimmy.
on the table for Lauri Markkanen, and we're going to go that direction.
Jimmy,
And Draymond threw such a fit and was like, I've played him so many times. You have to listen to me. He's not that good. Blah, blah, blah. Go with Jimmy. Go with Jimmy. So they went with Jimmy because Draymond threw such a fit, and they
Jimmy.
went with his
Jimmy.
thing. Can you imagine if they went with Lauri Markkanen right now?
They're probably about the same.
No. They have like a future. The Warriors have nothing going on beyond Steph retiring right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
They
talked.
could like do. We talked about that, but Lauri Markkanen instead of Jimmy Butler
Jimmy.
right now,
Jimmy-
that's way better.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
you don't
you-
believe in Lauri either?
I think he's a fine player. I think he's a good third banana.
Better than a Jimmy Butler third banana.
I don't know. Jimmy,
At this point,
Jimmy.
Who?
Jimmy,
actually, Jimmy's probably their second banana who gets up 3 field goal attempts.
Yeah,
That's just that. I know it's like,
What-
well, he was trying to get to the line.
What I appreciate about
No.
the Lauri Markkanen potential ad for the Warriors is like him sliding, like he can space the floor better than Jimmy. He can, like he can
Jimmy-
find some space and help, with the 3-point shooting and all that. But it's like he's a defensive sieve basically.
He's been on a bad team his whole career.
Yeah, well, whose
I
fault
just
is
don't
that?
think
Is
you
that
can-
correlation or causation?
That's correlation. That
I don't
Utah
even know
Jazz
if
team-
those two things fit, but yeah.
I think they do. You're saying, are they bad because Lauri Markkanen isn't good enough?
Yeah, I mean, there is one common denominator in all those bad teams. It's that he's on them,
and it's that the Jazz are doing it anyway. That's all. I just
he left the Cavs. Cavs immediately got better.
That's right.
It's because they got Donovan Mitchell, but
yeah,
correlation or causation.
That's causation, baby.
Yeah.
All right, let's do
fire through some TQs.
Twitter questions. You got questions and you ask them on Twitter. Now we answer them for you. This is Twitter questions. Now let's get down to it.
I think my bigger problem with that is why are you listening to Draymond Green?
Anyway. He's loud. He's scary.
Also, if you're Mike Dunleavy Jr., is he a junior?
Yeah.
Junior. If you're listen, you just got to make decisions for your team. Like, who cares what Draymond wants to do? Like, the right GM is not going to sit there and be like, well, Draymond would be really upset.
Well, Draymond's going to
Draymond is not like the only reason that they did that.
Yeah. It's because they feel how we feel. Or it's like,
I bet Steve Kerr had some things to say too.
Yeah, when is he? He's got to be done when stuff's done. Like, he didn't want to come and coach a team that's middling. Like,
no.
If he's smart, he'll do it.
Yeah.
And then he'll have a good media career. Anyway.
It'll be great. Yeah, David and Tom.
I got David and Tom.
I did it. I did it for you.
Thank you.
This morning. All right.
This morning.
You said you did it for David and Tom.
I did it. Every day I do this podcast for. Yeah, David and Tom. Okay.
Yeah, David and Tom.
The full squad FriPod highlight video is one of the highlights of my week.
I did not have time to do it that day, but I made time to do it that day. It took me so long to do it. I was in mud that day for some reason, and like I was doing Slam and Jam and doing all these other things, and I was like, I have to. We laughed so much in that show. I was like, I
can't remember why I can't even remember the exact words of what I said, but I re-listened to me saying
for 6 weeks probably.
For 6 weeks probably. I don't know what happened to you.
My favorite part is I was like, surely I didn't sound like the way that I was like, I said it for 6 weeks probably.
You literally said for 6 weeks probably.
What happened?
It was crazy.
No, it was
I had multiple
It was
people.
so out of left field. It was like my brain just shut down for a second.
When you went
turned into a different person. Yeah, I was like, I said, did I say it that weird? And I was like, for 6 weeks probably.
I had multiple people ask me about that.
Jay, okay? I don't actually know.
What happened to him?
Totally. I mean, I was like shocked by the fact that I just turned into a different person for one sentence.
Yeah, you did.
And we will catch it, and we will make it.
He's been driving for 6 weeks probably.
6 weeks probably.
What in the world happened there? All right, Stone Cold S. Adams wants to know top 5 power rankings of teams that you're scared of this season for OKC. Number 1,
Nuggets.
Denver Nuggets.
Yeah.
Number 2,
Lakers.
I mean, honestly,
Full squad Lakers.
Who's close? I mean, what is this? Besides the Nuggets, it is hard.
Yeah, that's why I said full squad Lakers.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
so.
full squad. Okay, I'll give you full squad Lakers.
That's it.
Rockets.
Then, nah.
Maybe they
of,
can be
of the
third.
teams that
Yeah,
are
Rockets.
left.
Okay, Rockets.
But here's the thing: one is like up here, and then 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
I would also say,
way
like,
down.
yeah, we're in the second tier for sure. And then you got, I think, number 4 and 5, I'd probably say, like, if you were able to split the Thunder into those 2 different squads, that would be probably my 4th and 5th.
Yeah. Is there anyone in the East?
I'll just like put New York and Cleveland.
I was about to say, I'm not really, not Cleveland.
Yeah,
But yeah, New York, sure. Not really, but sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like the standings in the East is Detroit, Toronto, New York, Cleveland are the top 4.
You think the Blazers have a little feather in their cap for being the only team that's beat the Thunder this year?
100%. 100%. They should.
You think the Sixers could be? I was really impressed last night. Paul George is back.
Yeah, PG's back.
I think they're fun.
Yeah.
They have some guys. They have some scary guys.
They got some
I think
guys.
the Sixers
Oh my
can
gosh.
be in here.
They're all right.
What?
The ability the Thunder will have to make Maxey and Edgecombe's life just absolute hell.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Like, no
I
way.
agree with you. Maxey, Edgecombe, PG, who's still
No
okay,
way.
and Embiid, if they're healthy.
No way.
No, don't talk to me about healthy Embiid ever again. Patrick Seaver wants to know is the
No,
Jazz.
Don't ever say those two words
Yeah.
in the same sentence.
In my
again.
presence again.
Please don't. At Patrick Seaver, is the Jazz pick actually in play? Potentially, but I would if you're a Thunder fan, there's no reason to even think about it. There's no reason to think about it. At Zach_Trav, could AJ conceivably start enough games to make him ineligible for the Sixth Man of the Year? I think we talked about it earlier. J-Dub's coming back.
Wednesday.
I don't think that's.
You heard it here first.
You heard it first.
No inside information.
Jay
I have
Smith
nothing to
reports.
base that on other than feel.
Jay Smith reports. At Peterman33, how many losses will the Thunder have on January 1st?
Oh, gosh.
So, by the way, at work, we figured this out. The Thunder can lose one game every 8 games, and they will out of 9. So, if they go 8-1 every 9-game split, they will beat the Warriors record.
And does the
That's so
cup
dumb.
count?
Yeah,
The cup will
counts.
count. Well, the finals doesn't count. The cup final doesn't count.
Yeah.
That's the only one that doesn't count.
So
But-
they can go 8-1, and they will have the greatest record. 8-1 the rest of the time. They'll have the greatest record ever. Which doesn't sound crazy. Does
I'm just
it?
going to throw out that they have 3 losses.
I know that's what I was about to say. It's like maybe they lose one.
They've got a late game against the Warriors. Maybe they got that 10 p.m. tip off. They've got a few games against the Wolves.
They
play the Sixers and Hawks back to back.
2 Spurs games.
They'll
probably lose a couple times between now and then, but 3 losses is nuts. That's crazy.
Between now and I'm sorry, what time?
January 1st, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then we'll still be on pace to have the greatest record. Of all time.
They have by the time the month of December is over, they will have played all of their Blazers games and all of their Kings games.
Yep.
It's kind of wild.
In the moment, it wasn't great recapping that Kings game, but also it's like, oh, it's kind of nice that we don't have to see them ever again.
We're saying 3 losses out of 1, 2.
So you're gonna have to lose 2 games over the course of
9, 10,
probably
11,
12, 13.
14, 15. 3.
2 more losses out of 15.
12-3 doesn't feel realistic though.
No, it'd be 12-2. No, it'd be 13-2.
They would be
If there's 15 games, we're saying they're going to lose 2 more.
You said 3 games
20,
total.
28 and 3.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, 28-3 at January 1st.
That's so dumb. At Hippo Dresser, Sam Vecini floated the idea of trading the Clippers pick back to them in the offseason for Zubats
Absolutely
as a cost-controlled iHeart replacement. Obviously not if we won the lottery, but thoughts. That doesn't interest me at all.
No.
And I laid it out earlier. Like I'm much more interested in a high-level prospect coming onto this team, and you be able to, like, you can just make your window so much wider at that point. So I have no interest in that. At Zach Deeg, how close is AJ to being the Thunder's 4th best player?
Let's see. Of players that are playing right now,
Of all the roster players,
so J-Dub.
I mean, it's Shea, J-Dub, Chet are the best 3. Like, how
Right.
close is he to being the next guy after those 3?
So who would you put out there? So you have Dub, Chet, Shea. Then you've got Queso, iHeart, Dort, Caruso. They're just
iHeart and AJ are at the same level of importance to me now.
no. No.
I don't.
Absolutely
I'm
not.
with Jay.
The depth that they have at the wing position or the guard position is just different. You pull iHeart off this team, and they're going to evolve. But as long as Dub is out, you're in trouble without iHeart.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
we're saying Dub is in.
I think iHeart
That's
is
what we're
clearly
saying.
the 4th best guy on this team, and then I think he's probably the 5th best player, maybe on certain nights.
It's hard because it's just like Caruso is so important to this
He's
team.
so important, and we will have a more. And this is not like a fun answer, but we'll have a more definitive answer to this question as they go through the playoffs.
Yeah,
because I think that
if AJ plays at this level in the playoffs,
then it's like, yeah,
they may go 16-0.
They will be dominant if he's this good in the playoffs. But like you saw, like Cason Wallace wasn't like the same guy that he
No.
was in the regular season.
Joe
Isaiah
disappeared a
Joe's
little
not the
bit,
same
yeah.
guy. So there's just like
Also,
regular
like Wiggs,
season.
Wiggs. There were points
Wiggins.
last year, January, February, where like he was the 4th best player on the team.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's just like a fun exercise to do, but it's like the thing is all of these guys that are in that 4 to 12 range, basically,
Mhm.
or 4 to 10 specifically,
Mhm.
is they all have like a unique skill set that would make them like in that specific kind of evaluation point the best player in that range, right?
So in the playoffs last year, who was 4?
Caruso.
Maybe 3.
At times.
He was probably
Dort's
better
top
than Chet.
5. Dort's top 5.
Dort was top 5 last year too.
Well, yeah, he won the playoffs for him. Game
he
5 against Nuggets.
That
Yeah,
game
he
5, that's like his. When he had 4 in a row the other night, I was just like, yeah, he did that.
Yeah,
in
he's
game
been
5
better
against
coming
the
back from
Nuggets.
injury. Which
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah, he has. Are you guys miffed and are you paved?
Miffed and peeved.
Man, I've had like some of the weirdest water problems at my house ever. Saturday, I was actually getting ready to leave to go get something from the Home Depot to do a project, and I'm walking back into the back of my house, and there's standing water in my hallway, and I'm like, what? What? It's like a little flap on the toilet in my kid's bathroom had just like somehow part of it had disintegrated, and it was just water just flowing just everywhere. And it's like in Archie's room again, I got water in there. I got water and everywhere. It's just like everywhere. And
The hard part for our house too is we do like a lot of those like blue.
Oh yeah.
So if water overflows the toilet, like
then it's just like
staining everything.
Yeah. Luckily, we did not have one
Yeah.
of those in because it would be
Because we put those in there because in Edmond in particular, because are you in Edmond water?
Yes.
It's so like the amount of like calcium.
Oh no, I have. No, we're
Okay.
OKC.
Okay,
We're OKC.
but for us, there's so much calcium and like mineral deposits
Yeah.
that the water will decay.
Yeah.
Like if you use coffee out of the faucet,
Oh yeah.
you have to clean the mineral out of your coffee maker like every 2 weeks.
Gotcha.
Like it's that kind of heaviness.
Yeah. Anyways,
So it'll stain like the toilets and stuff.
this is the second like crazy water issue I've had in like the last month.
Yeah.
And I'm just like losing my mind.
Hold on, it's been through the summer though, because you had a whole water problem in the front yard.
I have had a lot of water problems, but you know what? We got through this one. Everything's all
G&B then.
all good.
Thanks to Aaron and Drew Reese.
You know what? Thanks, Aaron and Drew.
Shout out. You miffed or peeved?
I was a little miffed yesterday. So we have a tree in the front yard that has, I don't know what it is, maybe an ash, a birch. I don't know. It's one that has like millions of little leaves that are like this shape.
Oh yeah.
Okay. They all stay on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like overnight, they will all fall at one time, at
Yeah.
the same time.
Oh, that's
it's not a
storm?
gradual thing.
Was it the storm?
Yeah.
No, it
the
was
leaf
just like,
situation in my house is just uncontrollable right now.
and it was probably the storm, but it just like happens every year.
Dude, this-
it's just like dump.
Dude, that storm brought all the leaves down.
Good.
Yeah.
It's time.
I
I'm
didn't.
like,
I couldn't drive my car. There were so many leaves on it. I had to get leaves off my window like an ice scraper.
you gotta
But
get
for
you a good-
leaves.
Yeah, and it's hard. I was gonna say you can get a leaf blower, but they're all wet too.
They're all wet.
They're just
So
stuck
just
to it.
stuck. That just sucks. But
That's all. I mean, I don't know. Things been pretty good.
Eh,
G and B.
G&B.
Jane Bade. All right.
Big week for the Thunder.
Yeah, this will be a fun week for OKC. So they got again Cup night tonight in Utah, 9 p.m. tip in Central Standard Time. But then they play 6 o'clock on Sunday against the Blazers, 6:30 Wednesday against the Wolves, and 8:30 Friday night against the Phoenix Suns, the frisky Phoenix Suns. So looking forward to those games.
Beating the brakes off of them.
Yeah. We will be back with podcasts Monday. We might do a Sunday pod. No, I don't know what we're doing. Anyways,
We'll
be
let you know
back.
the Thanksgiving schedule as we figure it out.
Yeah, Thanksgiving week will be a little wonky, but we'll have 3 pods for you for sure next week. So Hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you guys again on Monday
Or Sunday.
or possibly.
I'm down to dunk. I'm down to dunk.